Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Tetris.
Tetris. Stop.
So you have Tetris time and Tetris stop. Okay.
Just flows right into it. Rolls off the tongue.
Yep. Just like the controllers roll off of these players' fingers these days. Not these players here. These guys are hyper tapping.
Yeah, no foot rollers here today. We'll have to, maybe we'll see that. We'll have that hot content for next year.
Oh, man.
Boom, Tetris for Dog. Boom, Tetris for Tristop.
Good start for both players. Yeah, gonna have to do a little bit of burning for Tristop, but nothing crazy. Again, at the start, just trying to establish a nice rhythm. But Dog sitting here with a 72% and Tristop at 61%. Starting off with here with a pretty decent drought here. Yeah.
Dependency filling it in. Probably going to take a double there and just skim off the top to get back into scoring position.
Yeah, so you see that fortunately for Dog, he was able to get out of that drought with the Tetris. Not the case for Tristop.
Mm-hmm.
Now he just needs that long bar again. He's just waiting for that. But another drought, back-to-back droughts for these players. And now the well is covered. He needs to get there before this well. Oh my, yeah, there's no S-spin to fit there. Where is the long bar?
Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Dude, what is that? A 30? How? Uh-oh. Feels like we're losing the camera feed over there from Tristop.
Could be an internet issue. Hopefully it'll resolve itself.
Yeah, hopefully his game is still playing.
Dog with a clean build now. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Yeah, and still setting him up over here. Okay. Thought we got Tristop back. Not quite yet.
Camera's updating every once in a while.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. Looks like Tristop has a nice clean setup.
Yeah, but as we've come back here, you can see that his Tetris rate down to 16%. So he's been cleaning for pretty much the entire time that we haven't been able to see his game.
But guess what? Scores are neck and neck. Dog now with a dirty center well Tetris setup. Let's see if he gets the log bar in time.
Actually, you know what? Actually, that Tetris rate might not be accurate here because of we
missed
weren't
updates
getting
to Max Out Club. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, I cannot report via his Tetris rate.
Yeah, we'll just check their scores at transition. Oh, Dog covering the wall, but getting another long dart. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Nice.
And boom, Tetris stop. Had to say it once.
Yeah, it's got to do some burning. Yeah, there we go. Burns off to the right, and boom, Tetris for Tristop. And another one, back-to-back. Again, you don't get any extra points for the back-to-back, but still great feeling as a Tetris player when you get
You always
some
want to
burns.
make every line clear possible a Tetris if you can.
Of course. Back-to-back just means that you have a much, much better efficiency, which is what you want to go for. And look at this perfect burn into Tetris for Dog. He's sitting at a 47%. We can still talk about his percentage. Actually,
Tristop ahead by a couple.
Okay, gave himself a reliance on that J piece. Got it. And here we go. Boom, Tetris for Tristop. So
and boom,
neck
Tetris
and
for
neck.
Dog. Yeah, relatively close game. Past 100 lines. So transition coming relatively soon.
Creates that hang. See if he can find a piece to slide in there. You can see Tristop with that awkward shape over there.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Eastman tuck there by Tristop. Just demonstrating that. I think they showed that off in his bio video, which is super cool. Seeing it now in action, wow. Good
It's
stuff.
so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Again, you can't do the kind of the same T-spins in this game as you can in modern Tetris. A lot of the modern Tetris, the T-spins are nice, and not only that, but the pieces don't even lock into place when they touch down. So you have plenty of times to make those kind of maneuvers. But in this game, as soon as the piece touches down, that's it. It's locked.
Yeah.
And so to have Tristop be able to pull that off is definitely a lot of practice and a lot of skill.
Yeah, it's a lot harder than it looks, but Tristop making it look easy. Built up a lot of material pre-transition. Let's see if we can burn down a couple of Tetrises into transition here. 129 lines, so is he gonna...
He needs a Tetris. He
wait
wants
for
to
that long
transition
bar.
via that Tetris.
Hungry for a
There
Tetris.
it is.
Boom!
Okay,
Tetris
here
for
we go.
Tristop into level 19, and Dog now into level 19. Playing aggressively, bang down that Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
See both of them playing relatively calm here. It's still early. They both have beautiful stacks.
Yeah.
And both of them at Tetris at max out pace, as you can see right
Clean,
now.
high
Again,
scoring games here. This is what you want to see.
if you just came in here right now, the Tetris rate on Tristop's side isn't accurate due to some technical issues right now, but that's why he has a lead right now, even with a slightly lower, quote, lower Tetris rate.
Dog playing super aggressive, stacked up high.
Oof, and just clears out. Tristop gets that.
Oh, left side for Dog.
Uh-oh.
Smartly
He should be
burning
able-
down the right side first. It should be survivable now.
Yeah. He should be able to survive, but he's got to do some cleaning over here because that's just going to lead to a triple. There we go. Back-to-back triples. But he could go for... No, that's actually just going to be a triple if he gets a piece over there. Yeah, so he's just going to drop that down. And there we go.
Yeah, when you're hungry for Tetrises and are forced to eat triples, that can make the difference when in a game, especially this competitive, with Tristop now at a 120,000 point lead.
Oh, boy.
I never thought I'd say this, but Dog has some catching up to do.
Yeah, this is important for Tristop. If Tristop can keep up this pace while Dog is cleaning. So is Dog, is he going to transition? Yeah, so he's going to transition over to the right side Tetris, which means he's still got to do a little bit of extra burning. So here we go.
Dog's board is good. The Dog cleaning has been complete. Let's see if Dog can get unleashed in time.
See that seat adjustment right when he managed to get his board clean.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you always see that whenever a player gets their board clean, it's either the exhale or like the adjustment. But again, now here we come with another long bar drought.
And boom, that's for Dog. But Tristop still up by 174,000 points.
Yep. All right.
Boom, Tetris for Dog, catching up just a little bit. And Tristop in needing long bars here. Oh, getting dependent with him and had a miss shift. So that right side is going to be key, cleaning that out to stay alive.
He's going to be able to do that.
Wow.
So there we go. And he's going to go right into the Tetris. And barely a deficit right now. He is 6 lines ahead, but that score is definitely more than 1.5 Tetrises ahead.
Boom, Tetris for Tristop. Maintaining that aggression.
It's important. It's important. Again,
max out for Tristop. Max out.
We've talked about how much these players have to push each other. It's just to the point right now where max out aren't even enough. Oh, he was so... Oh, but he's still got one more Tetris!
Okay, so Dog has a chase down situation, is on the verge of kill screen, gets to kill screen, so he had a double kill screen. Dog still has yet to max out. It will come down to 29 play for Dog here.
So here's the strategy. Is he just going to go for survival? Actually, no, he's going for the Tetris!
For Dog! Will another 2 Tetrises do it? And Dog is not able to make it. Tristop takes the first round against the reigning world champion. Wow. But a great game. That was double kill screen there.
Yeah, just under a max out. And with the max out.
Still a great game by Dog. So Tristop really making a statement with that first game, even kind of showing up the current reigning world champion.
And again, this is why you can't count anybody out of this event. Just because he's the reigning champion, just because he's one of the highest ranked in the Tetris Elo, it's not enough. Any one of these players can have the day of their life and play at a level, that they might not have even been able to expect to get to.
So I wasn't looking at Tristop's hands, but I think some people in chat are saying that he might have switched to rolling to get that long bar over for that last Tetris.
Yeah. But it's a good start here for Tristop. But again, that's just one game. It is 3 out of 5. But keep in mind that there is no loser side of the bracket. This is just single elimination. So
yeah, the way this match is shaping up, Tristop having a 1-game advantage now.
Very important. But you mentioned it, right? Dog having the comeback against his own brother, Andy.
Yeah, fully capable of doing a reverse sweep.
Yeah. But,
and maybe one of those players, like Tristop, getting momentum over the course of a few games and reaching that, full power level, that final form that we sometimes see our Tetris final bosses able to reach.
And again, it is single elimination, so the players Richie and Tetris Time, who are out, have tied in 5th place. And so winner here moves on to the top 4 and into the money as well.
Yeah. All right. So here we go with the second game in this match. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Well, both players kind of placing those. There's a lot of different ways that could have been played out, but for a while it was the same.
Yep, they were playing almost exactly the same. And again, that's not a surprise. Once you start getting to the, once you've played Tetris enough, you start to understand, what kind of landscape you're trying to build at the top of your stack. It's so important, and there's definitely optimal ways to do that. And both players know those optimal ways, and so they're going to play very similarly.
Yep, and both are stacking great, so their point differential is at 0. They're both scoring Tetrises when the long bar comes.
Someone's got to press down just to, Harry Hong it, right? Just give themselves a tiny bit of a point lead, but kind of a situation right now where Dog needs to do a little bit of cleaning. He'll be fine right there, but that's... Oh, no! What is going on Tristop's side? Has a really, really awkward situation.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a dig there. Nothing severe or dangerous, but enough to make a difference where Dog's going to score some Tetrises at Tristop.
Right. Look how he won the last game, right? It was a chase down situation.
Yeah, really close.
And he won that. Every point counts. Every single point makes a difference.
Yeah, we're basically, after you've maxed out the game, now you're maxing out the scoring potential of all the pieces that are given to you.
Okay, so 91% Tetris rate versus a 54% Tetris rate is what is giving Dog a pretty sizable lead currently. Let's see how he decides to cover up column 8, that is Tristop. He needs to do some burning over there. Yeah, finally opts for the burning and sets himself a Tetris. Boom. But now he needs that L piece. Now he needs the J piece.
Yeah, kind of getting dependent there, but he's doing a great job of kind of keeping it clean and ready to score.
Yep, so he's back to a clean playfield, a neutral playfield. But now the long bars are not showing up, and there's the head shake.
There it is. Boom, Tetris for Tristop. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Yeah, but again, Tristop with only a 50% Tetris rate. Dog still sitting at 85%.
Yeah, Dog pretty much maximizing all the line clears here.
Sets up a hang. Not going to go for that S piece tuck.
Set up for 2 tucks, gets one with the T. And there's the J for the tuck.
Yeah, needs to start burning. Yeah,
okay.
just in time. Oh, just in time. because that right side was getting a little dicey.
Yeah,
Even for a
what you want to
hyper
do,
tapper.
you want to have the too wide opening at the top of your well, and you can burn off a variety of pieces with that. And yeah, boom, Tetris for Tristop, ready to score again. Boom, Tetris for Tristop again. So finally fighting back that point deficit, and now within a Tetris from Dog. Yeah,
Boom,
Dog letting up a
Tetris.
little bit on that Tetris rate there, so that's going to allow Tristop to catch up as we head towards 100 lines here.
Yeah, again, Tristop also ahead in lines. So by about, oh no, now they're about equal in lines here. There you go. And so yeah, definitely needs to play a little bit cleaner here for the catch up. Dog with the reliance on that L piece, which of course is not showing up, but that's perfect right there. That sets up to the point where L and J can both solve the problem, and perfect timing on that O block as well. Okay, there we go. Boom Tetris for Dog and boom Tetris for Tristop, simul Tetrises. Okay, we're having a little bit of a stagger on Tristop's side. Okay, cleared up there. Both players right now with the clean play field. Dog setting up that nice T-spin tuck. Beautiful job.
Yeah, good looking boards on both sides. Just stop tucking that J there. Was looking out for that.
Yeah, Dog has to do some burns now because, oh no. And then there was the eyepiece just in time, but he had blocked that well. Not going to be a problem. Boom Tetris for Dog and boom Tetris for Tristop.
Yeah, we are neck and neck. Headed towards transition, next 10 lines.
Yeah, that little drought over there from Dog has allowed Tristop to catch up. They are literally neck and neck. I mean, look at that. Only 4,000 points separates them. And yeah, Dog having to do a little bit of a cleaning over here. He's going to get a triple on
triple.
And he's set up for Tetris here, though.
Getting the dirty Tetris off the second row. And Tristop has hit level 19 transition.
And I think he's going to stick with this road 2. And Dog going to stick with this road 2 Tetris. And he might still be able to go for another one if he really wants to.
Yeah, I mean, he's set up for it. It's only one row off the bottom, so why not? Okay, he's going to turn it down.
Finally going to get down in there if he can get the eyepiece perfect. And can he go for a dirty Tetris? No, the pieces are not kind enough for that.
Yeah, he's got one gap again. Tristop with a clean field. Boom, Tetris for Tristop.
Yeah, this is actually really huge for Tristop. Again, now building a bigger lead in terms of the percentage.
Okay, Dog is clean. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Now set up for Tetris again. Same thing with Tristop. Boom, Tetris for Tristop. He's at 72%. Dog is at 71%. Can't ask for a closer match than it. Well, maybe we can because we definitely saw one in the first round.
But yeah, still relatively close. Dog within a Tetris now. Both players clean, looking to score.
Okay.
Dog just covered up as well momentarily. And boom, Tetris for Dog. Boom, Tetris for Tristop. Here we go.
Kind of has to set himself up. Unfortunate tuck. He's not going to be able to fix it into a way that it prevents a hole. So now Dog back to doing a little bit of digging.
Yeah, just a couple of holes on the bottom. Sometimes this late in the game, you have to decide whether to play aggressively and just build on top or to dig back down. And Dog chose to dig back down to the bottom.
Meanwhile, though, Tristop having to do some cleaning himself. So again, every single time Dog's had to do some cleaning, Tristop hasn't been able to build a significant lead off of it.
Yeah, nothing huge for the lead yet. Okay, Tristop playing aggressive. Boom, Tetris for Tristop. Using the long bar to get Tetris ready and then the long bar coming after. That's the kind of gambles you need to take at this high level of play. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
And boom, Tetris for Tristop.
We are approaching max out here. The next couple of Tetrises for Tristop.
Yeah, approaching max out, approaching kill screen. There we go. Boom, Tetris for Tristop. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Yeah, they're both looking to maximize every long bar. Boom, Tetris for Tristop. Boom, Tetris for Dog. Here we go. Double max out here on level 27. Let's go.
I mean, look, the last game, Dog was like maybe 20,000 or something like that away from a max out. So
yeah, better performance by Dog this time, and really close game, neck and neck. Okay, Tristop now covering up the well, has to do a couple of burns. Let's see how the kill screen's coming in the next 5 lines. Boom, Tetris for Tristop.
Oh boy.
How many lines, right, to get one last Tetris? I guess he's gonna have to do a burn there. Dog at 1.1 has the lead, up by 2 Tetrises now. So kill screen play. Now Tristop switched to rolling. Let's see how this plays out. Tristop being a tap roll hybrid player.
I just can't. Oh, and look at this. Oh, the chase down. He has to be able to do this. Really, but the pieces weren't good enough.
Not able to get any more line clears, and Dog is going to take the second round. Wow, what a finish. Double kill screen, double max out. Tristop once again switching to rolling at the end, preparing to score post 29. And that's what it takes to be able to potentially dethrone our reigning world champion in Dog.
Yeah, and remember, Dog was actually behind in Tetris rate at around level 27. He played so cleanly at the very end and got that Tetris rate up to 72%. And again, 72% versus 65%. These are the kind of percents that we're seeing here that we need, that you have to be able to win these games. You're losing at a 62%, 65% kind of rating at level 30. It's ridiculous.
So, a new element that I'm seeing, though, is even though you can have a Tetris rate difference, if you make those Tetrises, if you make the majority of them into the 20s and maybe even post 29 kill screen, since there were so many points, it can turn the tide and you could still win with a lower Tetris rate.
Absolutely. The chase down and just living
chase down and living long enough. And Tristop switching to the rolling had that there. Okay, here we go. Round 3. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Tris.
All right, here we go. Starting off again. Both players with the same pieces. So any droughts, any RNG that hits one player will affect the other as well. No advantages to either player in this situation.
So yeah, last game was really... both players were maximizing everything they could near the end. That's why you had such a close game. But it all starts here sometimes. And both players seem to be capable of playing clean, doing only digs and burns when they have to, and you have big max out pace games like that, ending at 1.1, 1.2.
But again, this is the way that the first 2 matches has gone is going to absolutely affect how the players play in these next coming games. They just, like I said, everybody knows there's just no period of time where you can just relax or play safe. That was definitely something that we used to say as on commentary in the past few years. Okay, he has a lead, he's just playing safe. And that's just not an option anymore.
Yeah, pedal to the metal, and definitely when you're in a situation against the reigning world champion, can't leave anything out on the table, and Tristop has risen to the occasion. We're seeing some good play between these two. Dog up high, taking necessary burns.
Okay.
And boom, Tetris for Dog.
And boom, Tetris for Tristop as well. But Dog here having to create an awkward hang, but he should be fine. And boom. You see the smile there on his face.
Yeah, Dog he was up high and really taking those gambles with making sure that his board was Tetris ready, yet not completely in a top out situation. So that's that risk management at work.
Yeah, and he's just dealing with this, with these droughts and such. I feel like these games that these two have been playing have been, early on there was definitely some really horrendous droughts.
Yeah, I think it's been a factor all day, really. We're just seeing it because the players are so good. They'll survive to see it, and they'll survive to dig out of it.
And again, as much as, you know, you would love to believe that, you know, the droughts are bad luck, etc., etc., you play this many games this long. Again, these guys are clearing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of lines. You're going to run into a drought. You are going to run into a drought. And how you manage that will determine if you win. What?
Wow, Dog just taking a drink of water in mid-game.
And playing one-handed?
Wow.
Dog is flexing.
Dog, you. That is is that a new strat? Just striking fear and horror into your opponent.
Oh man. Imagine that. Most of us playing at level 18, we're like sweating beads and we're just like, oh my god, oh, what do I do? What do I do?
Dog, just so casual. That's like, your world champion. That is Dog. That's the.
Excuse me, may I have a sip of water? Oh,
yeah, you know, pausing is not allowed. No pause, no problem. At least for Dog.
Oh man. But again, here, lack of long bars. Not a super drought right now, but the drought is getting
Tristop realizing maybe and kind of just brushing off the competition on cam there. That's some interaction there now between the players on their cameras. Dog opening up a lead now, up 72,000 points.
Yep, 69 versus 54%. But again, both of them with, you know, relatively nice play fields. Dog gonna have to, unfortunately, drop that O block over there, but not a problem at all. And here we go. Both of them still with beautiful wells. That O piece is great for Tristop. Has a situation here where he needs to get that column 9 gap, but he keeps having to, you know, force to cover it again because they weren't giving him the T or the Z block. I think he was looking. Actually, he was looking for the S.
Tristop back in good shape. Dog maintaining the aggression and now with a 93,000 point lead. So transition's going to happen soon. Next couple of Tetrises here. Both players with good boards.
Dog also set up for a Tetris.
Yeah, they're both set up for Tetris going in transition. Boom, Tetris for Dog. And boom, Tetris for Tristop going into level 19. Tristop with a slight misshift there.
See, if Dog gets a drink now, then he's really flexing. Go, boom, Tetris for Dog. Yeah, right now Tristop needs to get back to that point where he can start scoring some Tetrises. He's got the opening, but unfortunately he didn't have the Tetris ready to go. Trying to do some burns over here. Look at this hyper tapping. Has to block the hole.
I think that might have been a misshift. I think he was Tetris ready in that situation.
Yeah. Okay,
but he's back.
Oh, perfect timing, and right when the drought ended too.
All right, so Dog now having to do just a minor burn there. A couple of long bars will get him out of that. Having to burn 5 lines there with a double and a triple.
Yeah, now I think he's going to be going for a left side Tetris, perhaps.
No, he's going to...
Oh, no, he had to give him a ghost.
Oh, that's a bunch of gaps. So Dog's going to have to dig through that. That's not going to be a Tetris. And Dog getting dangerously spiry up in the middle there.
Yeah, the pieces have not been the best. Oh, perfect split burn, and there we go. That's going to be a triple. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's going to set himself a row. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. These players know the kind of pressure that they're putting on each other. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
So yeah, he is able to get a dirty Tetris out of that. Really trying to maximize every line clear, even if you have a dirty stack, still going for it like that. Double well dependency here.
Double long bar. Yeah, he's not going to fish for it for too long. There we go. He's going to be able to transition back to the right side Tetris.
And
Which is
yeah,
good.
Tristop also in a dig. So Dog actually, with that dirty Tetris, able to maintain the lead.
Yeah, let's see what Tristop decides to do. No, because he had to drop that O piece over there on the side, he's going to transition. He's not going to go for a dirty Tetris.
He
Here
set
we
up
go.
for one.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
passes
No.
it up. Oh, Tetris for Tristop.
I don't think he meant to. It was just kind of like a reflex because you saw him shake his head as soon as he did that. Nice micro adjustment to give himself a Tetris. That was beautiful. That last second rotation gave him that Tetris.
Dog with a huge lead now. Tristop has some catching up to do. Dog not letting up the aggression. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
What's interesting to me, though, I mean, obviously it's not his preferred way of playing, but Tristop does have a little bit of rolling up his sleeves. So he has the ability to play.
Play post 29 and survive long enough to do the chase down if Dog tops out. And,
Exactly.
the game of Tetris, and there is imminent death always on the table. Your opponent's going to top out sometime, at least in the year 2021. Boom, Tetris or Tristop.
I mean,
And
a lot of the
Dog
modern.
with the max out. And to level 29. Let's see if Dog gets any more Tetrises or line clears in here. He is capable of posting. Oh, Tristop giving up there, and that is gonna give Dog that third round. And Dog is one game away from taking this match.
And you can see, we've been seeing people play at this level, and obviously that's what Dog is doing right now for practice. But, most of the time they've been doing it with the rolling, and he's doing this with the hyper tapping. And I got to level 31. Not quite Huff's level 41 that we saw earlier, but still really nicely played by Dog. And yeah, going down one game at the start, coming back and winning 2 in a row. Gonna try to do a virtual sweep, perhaps win 3 in a row after losing the first one.
That's on the table, or Tristop can come back and even this up for a decider. We'll see. But yeah, Tristop is fighting for his tournament life here, with Dog 1 point away from taking this set.
Man.
Will Dog take another drink of water during the match? Because you have to realize that Dog took that match just taking a casual drink of water mid-game.
Oh man, it was ridiculous. I mean, like I said, level 18, taking a drink of water, playing one-handed for a little bit. I'm blown away. Again, the talent level of these players kind of reminds me at the last offline tournament that we were doing, as we were commentating, Joseph would yell at us. We would say something like, Joseph would respond to us while he was playing.
Air flips and pushing down and all sorts of different things are possible. But drinking water, this is not
these
human
guys,
tricks
dude.
playing Tetris. Change the text at the bottom to Dog drinking water instead of Dog playing Tetris.
Oh man.
Maybe that was the power up, right? Maybe in some games they take a drink of the power up and then it's go time. That's their secret skill. That's their secret power.
Look, I'm telling you right now, that was definitely the Tetris Blast flavored G Fuel that he was drinking there. That's what gave him the power up.
Must be. After all, they've got Tetris Blast and are the official drink of esports. One of our sponsors this year.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right.
Remember to use the code CTWC25 for 25% off. It's got one more day that you can use that.
Get in there with that G Fuel. Definitely gives you the energy to hyper tap or maybe roll, Both of them will work.
Tastes like rainbow candy.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm trying out their strawberry shortcake flavor right now as we speak. You hear the water.
I'm taking the drink before the round. 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
He's like, wait a minute, I shouldn't power up in the middle. I should power up beforehand. Here we go.
We'll see if he gets thirsty. But both players thirsty for Tetrises. And Tristop dumping those long bars over to the left. And boom, Tetris for Tristop.
Oops.
Evening up
A little
the
bit of
score.
a mischief from Dog. And it's funny because, you know, he's shaking his head over there. And you know it's not a problem. He can survive. But they just,
Yeah, it's early on.
It's just more like, I can't believe I made that mistake. And I'm going to give Tristop that little space to have to build a lead early on.
Yep, and Dog is back to being clean. Really stacking up high on the left, which is kind of what you want to do if you can. If you're a fast tapper or a roller, then just the left side of the board becomes a virtual hold chamber. You can just dump whatever you want.
Yeah, just a bad situation right now for Dog.
Yeah,
look at
log
this.
bar dependent.
Yeah, he's got he needs long bars everywhere now. And he also needs the S piece, and they're not giving him the S piece either.
Tristop now having to do a high dig.
Oh,
Needs
boy.
better pieces. Okay, getting the T. Ooh. Wow.
Nice.
Good pole vault.
Yeah. Beautiful job
Needs
manipulating.
an L or J. Ooh, this is dangerous.
Oh, my
Tristop gonna top out
goodness.
early. Dog takes the set and eliminates
Not
Tristop.
yet, not yet,
Oh,
not
yet. As to still do the chase down. I'm sorry, that was bad call by me. I should have looked at the scores. For some reason, I thought the dig put Dog in the lead, but not yet. Still has to earn it.
Yeah. I mean, again, no attempts to commentator curse anybody like I did during the 64 round of pools. So we'll just calmly sit here and see if
You didn't hear me
Dog
there.
And now you can see he's just chilling.
What is he doing with the controller?
He's just maybe he's, I don't know.
What is this flexing here? What is Dog doing?
Look,
Trying to do guitar grip to get the win. Yeah, cheese grip there. So yeah, Dog's gonna take that round officially. Forget what I said earlier. Now it just happened.
Yep, there you go. Going with the cheese grip over there. So setting that up.
Shout out to cheese, I guess. Showing off that alternate grip.
And so, as I had mentioned, Tristop out tied in 5th place. Well played to him. Very, very nicely done. He'll be tied with Richie as well as Tetris Time. And I think that means then...
Guess what that means? All of our new competitors in the top 8 have been eliminated.
Exactly.
Only veterans going forward. Cementing the skill and just the legacy is actually important. Tournament experience being a factor in this finals.
Yeah, so basically the 5 top placers from last year are the 5 players remaining. The next match is going to be ridiculously scary, but before we get
go on,
let's talk to Tristop. Take it, David.
Tristop, an amazing performance. I think you surprised basically everybody when you started rolling from, the end of the games. I saw you had pulled out the glove, so you were ready. But when I talked to you a week ago, setting up the player profile videos, you felt like you didn't have anything secret up your sleeve at the time that would give you an edge. So what was the process of deciding that you were going to roll in the top 8?
Okay, so after that interview, I think a day later, I was in call with like Miles and Huff, and I don't know how this conversation started, but I said like, wouldn't it be funny if I just learned verse controls, and I could just roll on like a normal controller for like top 8. It was just like a little joke I put out there, and then the next day, I sent a picture to Miles. I was like, I'm actually gonna try it. So then this whole week, I was just grinding reverse controls and rolling with my normal controller, and it was probably the most Tetris I played in like a long time. I played like 3 hours every day. Shouldn't have done that, but yeah, it was really good, and I kept it a secret between me and Miles for like the whole week, and then later around like 3 days before the tournament, I told Coffee. So it was just really, I think that was just my favorite part, just keeping that a secret and like leading us to the top 8, and it was good experience. Yeah.
You put this together in 1 week. That is insane. Now, one thing that's really special about you as a player, you are a tapper mainly. You just brought in the rolling, but your PB, and this is unique for all the other tappers and rollers in the top 8, your PB is with DAS. You got the first ever 1.3 million with DAS. So DAS is a play style that, was dominant for many years. Oftentimes, we've heard people remark that they've missed seeing it, but you are an elite DAS player. What was the process? What was the thinking of going for a DAS 1.3?
I don't really remember my original intent. I know that there was one game I was like really close. It was like A70 to 26 with dash under the random lane before the grind. I think choking the 1.3 there kind of motivated me. I was like, I don't even play dash, and I could have 1.3 that. I think at the time, even more so a bit now, I feel like there isn't like grand achievement for me to really just like people know me by. Actually, no, that's 1.3 is kind of that now. But at the time, like I choked the main event for CTM like 2 times already. All this stuff. So I kept like choking big things. So I was like, I kind of want something to be my own. So I was like, this seems fun. This will be hard. It'll be cool. And I knew it was gonna be a momentous like thing for the community because that's 1.3 is like no one does that. So well now Tuki does that. Shouts to Tuki, he's cool. Yeah. So I think yeah, that's basically it.
How long did it take? How many hours and days of grinding for that record?
Honestly, okay, it took around a month from like June. I started June 1st and it ended June 28th, and I think there was like a dry season in the middle of June, so around like 3 weeks probably. And when I was really trying, I'd go for like 5 hours a day, but then that was probably like half the time I spent was like 5 hours a day, and half the time was like probably like an hour or two. But I was really going at it. Yeah.
That's crazy. You can roll, you can tap, you have the highest DAS score in the world. So, and you made it to the top 8 this year, and then you had to face Dog in the first round, the reigning champion. What is it like facing Dog as a competitor?
Honestly, it was really refreshing because a lot of the time when I'm in a tournament, a lot of the eyes are on me. Like in main event or masters event, I still haven't won one yet, so everyone's still thinking like, oh, this might be his month. Or for top 8, I was like one of the favorites to win. So, in top, like going into top 8, I'm not top 8, the bracket stage. Going into top 8, no one really thought I would be the one to win. Like everyone thought like, oh, Dog, Joseph, like Huff, Richie, Andy, Nanu, like I listed it, but everyone like I don't really think. Oh, Tetris time also, but I don't think I was really like a contender to win. So having that pressure like not on me was just really refreshing. So I think I just had a really good time today.
You definitely showed you can hang with the best of the best. You mentioned that you've gotten to know many friends through the Tetris community and brought many of your in real life friends into Tetris. Is there anybody that's watching you at home that you'd want to shout out or say thanks to?
Shout out to Puppy Ball Fan Club. Shout out to well shout out to, I don't know if they are watching. Should I say their names? I don't know. Their names are David and Anson. They've been my homies since like elementary school. And shout out to Goob House, I guess. What is that? It's a random server that's like Tetris people. They wanted me to shout them out, but yeah. And then I guess shout out to my family. I don't know if they're watching downstairs, but if they are, then it's hello. But yeah, and I guess shout out to there's a lot of people, but I guess
you're a popular guy. There's
yeah.
many people on your side.
Miles and Coffee were like the 2 people who kept the the role being secret. So shout out to them. There's a lot of people I wish I could talk about, but I guess shout out to Dog. Hope you do good rest of the tournament. And yeah,
Tristop, you're awesome. One of the most inspiring players, pushing DAS to new heights, showing, with your positive attitude what's possible. Such a fantastic performance throughout the bracket stage and in the top 8 today. Thanks so much, and I can't wait to see you play more in the future.
thank you.
So wow, Tristop being so versatile, being so multi-talented, just the entire spectrum, DAS, rolling, tapping, hybrid, being able to switch on the fly. Amazing job by Tristop, and we'll be seeing more of his Tetris play in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of a spectrum of skill, it's like a spectrum of rainbow candy, like G Fuel, which is what Tetris Blast apparently tastes like. Use code CTWC25 to get 25% off only for the next day. It's only good until November 15th. So G Fuel, the official energy drink of esports, thanks to being our sponsor this year.
Absolutely. G Fuel, being the official energy drink of esports, supporting a lot of esports in many, many different ways. So shout outs to G Fuel for their continued support of esports. And I'm trying out my strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, you're chugging it right now.
Yeah.
If it were rainbow candy flavored with the Tetris brand, I would be saying, boom, Tetris in you, James Chen.
Boom, Tetris in me. No, I've got a bunch of flavors here. I got a bunch of the G Fuel flavors here. This is the one that I went with, and they also sent me a nice cup too. So shout outs to G Fuel.
What's the official flavor of the one? Is it just strawberry shortcake? It's not tied to any particular game or gaming brand?
Not that I see though, no. But there was definitely Nemesis tea flavor here by Umbrella Corp.
Oh, interesting. Is that like boom, evil in you?
Maybe, yeah. Actually, it'll be stars in me. Oh man.